Thank you, Eric. A man convicted of shooting a former Jacksonville Jaguars player could have been released from prison too soon after his sentence was modified from life to 27 years. Tyrone Hartsfield's sentence was reduced after it was discovered the key witness lied about details in the 2008 shooting. An error in his new sentencing, however, brought him back to court today. The Department of Corrections accidentally gave Hartsfield double credit for his time served in prison. Hartsfield was convicted for shooting and paralyzing Richard Collier. News 4 Jax reporter Janice Harris joining us now live from the Duval County Courthouse where that sentencing error was cleared up. Janice?
It was corrected earlier this morning, Kid, and Tyrone Hartsfield, he actually had served 13 years, 9 months, and 13 days. However, somehow the Department of Corrections doubled the amount of time on accident that he'd served, and essentially that would have had him released from prison in a couple of months. But after the correction was made today, he's now being sent back to prison to complete the rest of his sentence.
Tyrone Hartsfield was serving a life sentence after he was found guilty of trying to kill former Jaguars football player Richard Collier. During the trial, the state argued that Hartsfield went gunning for Collier because he and Collier got into a fight at a nightclub on April 26, 2008. The key witness, this man, Stephon Wilson, claiming Hartsfield was the gunman. Hartsfield was found guilty and sent to prison. All of that changed when a man named William Bell filed a statement saying Mr. Bell advised the defendant that he knows that Mr. Wilson was not with the defendant after the club closed on the night of the incident because Mr. Wilson was with him. Wilson's credibility became tarnished, and Hartsfield filed a motion to get the life sentence dismissed. The motion was denied, but Hartsfield's sentencing has been reduced to 27 years. However, an error was made. Hartsfield served 13 years, 9 months, and 13 days. The Department of Corrections accidentally doubled that credit, totaling over 27 years.
Mr. Hartsfield, present.
In court today, Tony Mathers with the Department of Corrections testified by phone that there was an error that needed to be made to the sentencing. Local attorney Belkis Plata, not affiliated with the case, said this type of error is rare.
Is this common?
I've never seen that happen before. I've seen people actually not get enough credit, but I've never seen the Department of Corrections actually give too much credit.
Now that the error has been fixed, I asked about the possible next step for Hartsfield.
I don't see that being a possibility. It appears that the court dismissed his motion based on the negotiations, and so therefore he's going to have missed any time constraints that would have permitted him to come back and readdress the case.
For now, Hartsfield is now headed back to prison to serve the rest of his term and could be released around 2037.
And the state attorney's office confirmed that Collier, the victim in this case, was actually okay with the reduced sentence. But Collier was not in court today. Reporting live from the Duval County Courthouse, Janice Harris, Channel 4, the local station.